this is how you play the G major 1, 4, 2, 5, 7, 1 chord progression, hands together. Notice with each chord how I'm using my wrist, I'm letting it come down and then come back up above the keys where it started. Let's start with our 1 chord. G major, G, B, and D. Play me that 1 chord. Now to go to our 4, 6, 4, keep the bottom note, take the top 2 notes, and move them up a step to the next notes in the G major scale. So, middle note goes up a half step to C, top note goes up a whole step to E. So you'll have G, C, E, which is the C major chord, and it's the 4, 6, 4 chord. Play that for me. Go back to your 1, go back to your 4, 6, 4. To get to your 2 chord, you're going to keep the middle and top notes the same, but the bottom note is going to move up to the next note in the G major scale. So I'll move up a whole step to A, and notice my 2 and my 5 in my left hand are really crowded now, so I'm going to replace my 2 with my 3 finger, and then relax the rest of my hand. And this is the A minor chord, A, C, E. Play your 2 chord for me. Go back to your 4, 6, 4. Go back to your 2. Now to play your 5, 7 chord, you're going to keep the middle note the same. Your outside notes are each going to move down. The bottom note is going to skip down to what would be in the G major scale, which is an F sharp. Your top note is going to step down to the next note in the G major scale, which would be a whole step down to D. And you'll notice that my left hand 3 and 2 is really crowded, so I'm going to replace my 3 with my 2 finger. And you'll notice my 3 and 5 in my right hand is really crowded, so I'm going to replace my 3 with my 4 finger. And if my wrists have kind of done this crooked thing, I'm going to make sure they're straightened out, and I've scooted up the keys to reach that black key with my short fingers. So you'll have F sharp, C, D, that's a D7 chord, and play your 5, 7 for me. Go back up to your 2 chord, go back to your 5, 7, it's actually a 5, 6, 5, and then after that we just go back to 1. Alright, play with me, and we're just going to say how each thing moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top 2 move up, bottom note moves up, outside move down, back to 1. This time we're going to say the names of the chords. 1, 2, ready, say the chords. G major, C major, A minor, D7, G major. Next we're going to say the Roman numerals. You may notice that I add extra numbers. So for example, I'll say 1, and you can play these along with me. Then I'll say not 4, but I'm going to say 4, 6, 4. And that's because for my bottom note I have the interval of a 6th and the interval of a 4th. It lets me know those extra numbers that my chord's inverted. And then I'll say 2. And then I'll say 5, 6, 5. And that's because from my bottom note I have a 6th and I have a 5th. So that 6, 5 lets me know this chord's inverted. And then I'll go back to 1. 1, 2, say your Roman numerals. 1, 4, 6, 4, 2, 5, 6, 5, 1. And now let's see how exam ready we are by playing with the metronome. Hold each chord for 2, use your wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4.